Hey, we're doing live free one question reads, and then I'm also doing mini reads for, I think they're $15. I keep forgetting to check that. I put them like at $12 or $15. I'm not sure, but they one of them. So yeah. Oh, hold on, let me see what you text. All right, so in these readings I'm doing the free readings will be with tarot, and the paid readings, which you can book with the link in the description box. The paid readings will be the $12 or $15 mini live readings. Those will be with oracle and tarot cards. So we're going to get a little bit deeper with those. So yeah, if you're in, we're doing live free one question readings with tarot. And if you would like to request a live reading, my Hipsy link is in the description box. And those are $12 or $15. I'll be using oracle and tarot for those readings, so we can get deeper into it. Even though it's a mini reading, we still want to get some resolution or some clarity. Hey, good evening, new subscriber. What's ahead for me in the next month or so? Oh, okay. Thank you for stopping in. I was just talking about the free. So this reading I'll definitely do for you, K for sight. I'm going to use tarot. And then if you want to go deeper, you can use the link in the description to purchase a live mini reading, and we will use oracle and tarot. All right, so now that we clear that up. So K Foresight, can I have your initials, your first and last name initials, or whatever initial you go by to yourself, so that I have permission to read your energy, and then I'll let you know. Okay, thank you for that. What's ahead for me in the next month or so? Hi, we're doing live free mini readings. Okay, so K for sight. What's ahead for you is changes in work and money. I'm feeling like these are good changes though. Give me a card for this, spirit. What are these changes that are in store? Hey, welcome in. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. So there's a Three of Swords, right? And I'm thinking like we talking about changes in work and stability. I do feel like there'll be good changes, right? But they're not really ones that you're expecting with this Three of Swords. Something is going to be removed. There's going to be some type of discomfort that causes you to retract and focus in on you. So if you're a Cancer, it may cause you to go within your, your space and get you together. But that's going to increase the money for you, right? And then right after this, you have Six of Swords in the reverse. So this is more so your response to this will be, you know what it is, right? You know what it is. You know exactly what it is, but it'll be you clearing, because you're still going to get the money, but you still have to clear and live through, so however you heal you, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, if you're in therapy, if you do yoga, if you do dance, whatever it is that you do for yourself to make you higher, you'll be doing that to get rid of this betrayal, but you'll also be in a better money situation. So it's really, you're going to have to prioritize yourself, your nurture for yourself, your mind, body, and spirit so you can get this money, which is something that you want. You're working on opportunities. They're here for you, but at the same time, you'll have to prioritize. So you may not have a lot of space for nobody else, but this is good for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. All right, that is what I have for you. If you would like any more information, the description to book a reading, I'm sorry, the link is in the description. You're welcome. I hope it brought you clarity. All right, so who is next? So can I ask anything about my future, or how does that work? Okay, so Luminous Yumi or Yummy. That's cute, right? Okay, so you can definitely ask. We're doing one question free reads, I'm going to use tarot for that. But if you would like to do a live mini reading where we go a little deeper, I'll be using oracle and tarot for that, right? So to get it started, you can give me your first and last name initials. That just gives me permission to be in your energy and to read your energy. I'm just clearing out the previous energy, right? And I do that in different ways. So yeah. Oh, welcome from Yorkshire. So yeah, if you would like a reading, put your initials in the chat. We'll be using tarot for the one question free readings. If you would like a mini live reading, you can use the Hipsy link in the description box to schedule that, and I'll be using oracle and tarot to get more clarity and insight for you. So let me know what you're interested in, and then if you want the free mini reading, I'll check that to see. Okay. All right, so we have EM. Okay, so we're going to do general. EM, what's going on? What do they need to know? We're getting changes in your workforce. You may use, what do they call it? The program Workforce. I know it's used in, I feel like marketing, engineering, a plethora of things, right? Oh, you want to ask a question? Okay, so wait. So will I be alone forever? I just got that. Okay, so which one do you want to know? The general one that I was about to get into, or will you be alone forever? 9249. Which question do you want for a free read? The general that I was about to get into, or will you be alone forever? Because I just saw that. But then my internet could be a little wonky. Yeah, it could be. Give me your card then. Okay, 9249. So either one. Okay. You got a couple irons in the fire, clearly. Like, I feel like but I feel like you've been working a lot. Anything else here? I got a 3 of Wands for you. Anything else here? And the King of Pentacles. I mean, you asking about will you be alone forever? And you haven't even like really decided what you want. This is just, I mean, it's not necessarily derogatory, but you've been putting in that work. You're expecting, like, I'm hearing Frank Ocean, my ship has finally come. You're expecting some, you know what I'm saying, preparation, progress, expansion, opportunities overseas. And that may be where you find love once you start moving around more, but I'm hearing again, so maybe in your work, you travel, right? Or you're open to travel. I'm also hearing like freelance for you, 9249, but you haven't even decided what you want in love. So the money But there may be changes in the workforce, right? But I'm thinking it's something to do with like it's probably new hires, right? I'm thinking of that program too, but it's just like as far as the other question, the love, that's up to you to decide. But you got some good things coming, but you need to be prepared because there's going to be a little bit of discomfort that you need to have strength over when it comes to the changes in the workforce, whether it's this program added or there's new hires because I got new hires or whatever. It's gonna affect you in some way. Hey, Kenneth Hicks. So yeah, that's what I have for you. So yeah, just have strength over, focus on you, prioritize yourself, and then when you're ready, then you can decide what you want in love. I mean, because that shouldn't even be a question because you haven't even said, like, will I be alone forever shouldn't be a question because you haven't, like, put yourself out there or in there. If there are improvements you want to do, you haven't done that yet. You know what I mean? In ways that you want to show up in love is what I mean, respectfully. But all right, I hope that brought you clarity. You are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Okay, Luminous Yumi, you're 14. This is an adult channel, right? So I'm not going to get into nothing deep, but I'm going to say at 14, the best way I knew how to, know who I really am at that time, because you can't know as a whole because the whole hasn't happened yet. You're 14, right? But 14 equating to a 5 is change. So the best way when I was trying to figure out who I was and who I was meant to be at that time, at that stage, because this is the thing. Who I am now is not who I thought I was meant to be, but I realized why I wasn't told at 14 what my purpose was, right? But I feel like you can gain more clarity where you are. And this is not a reading. This is just experience if you want to, utilize it, right? I'm just sharing that. Just be by yourself. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Just be by yourself. Focus on you. Do what's best for you. You're 14, so school, study. Every time I was in school, I was also reading other books, just to expand my horizon because school is good. School is great, but sometimes it can program you depending on the messenger. So, but that's my advice if you want to take that. But yeah, my apologies. I don't read for children without their parents' permission. You're welcome, honey. Good luck with everything. I'm sure you'll be fine though. Hello, Alaska. I think I pronounced that right. Does anybody else want a reading? I said hey to Kenneth Hicks. Hey, Kenneth. Do I get tired after reading for people? Depends on the energy. But overall, once I finish doing the readings, no matter the aspect, whether it's remote, in person, or whatever, like once I'm done with my day, I'm tired, but I wouldn't say like drained or anything. But it just really depends on the person's energy. Hey, Rob from London, England. We're doing live free mini readings. One question free reads will be done with tarot, and if you would like to schedule or read the I'm sorry, not schedule, a live mini read on live, they're either $12 or $15, and the link to schedule those are in the description box, and it's quick, so it's not going to take long. Have you ever 99249? Okay, have I ever seen a demon in a person when you've done a reading? Why are you asking? I mean, I may answer your question, right? Because this is the type of work I do, but I also want to know what's your motivation? Mm. You're curious. You're curious about what I've seen. Well, as a Black woman, what do you think I've seen? Because I get you curious and you say you autistic respectfully, right? Um, I don't know if that's a self-diagnosis because you didn't say you was diagnosed with autistic. You said I'm autistic. So I feel like that's what you claiming, right? Respectfully. But I see what I'm supposed to see at the time that I'm supposed to see it. And I feel like I just explained that to Luminous Yummy, the 14-year-old. But yeah. All right. You said, Shayla, baby, watching you from Hawaii. Is there anything you'd be able to say for me? So Hawaii, Shayla, give me your initials in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Shayla. I'm hearing something about a boyfriend. Give me a card for this. Yeah, I understand you need reassurance, but I'm not going to craft that if that's not what's coming up. So, Shayla, I'm getting something about a boyfriend. I'm hearing safety is an issue. I've heard it twice. Okay. You're expecting things to change. We got 3 of Wands and 10 of Wands. Shayla, baby, you're expecting things to change here. And they're not changing. It's something to do with safety. It's to do with a boyfriend of yours. And then we got the 10 of Wands here. This is not going to change. You have to change, whether that's you leaving or, you know, whatever it is. But this is not going to change. There's nothing you can do to make this change because it's another person. Yeah. 16 equates to a 7 is divine number. So yeah. Have you changed yourself though? You say you've been begging for change. Hello, Saturo. So have you changed yourself? Because when you want to see change, you begging for change, you have to be the change that you want to see. Oh, Rob, why is that? She would never read for family. Yeah, okay, but have you changed your environment as best you can right now? Maybe you can't change your environment. Maybe you can't move, right? But you can change your space. You can change your ways of being. And if you share space with somebody else, there are things that you can change when it comes to your daily routine of self. So, but give me one more card for Shayla, and then we'll close this out. What can Shayla do to bring about change the change that she wants to see? What can Shayla do to bring about change she wants to see? You're welcome, Shayla. I'm going to close it out with one more card. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. What can she do? Yeah. So I'm getting judgment, right, with the rebirth here. But this is really like you need to go into isolation. You need to go within. And I don't mean like don't go out and stuff like that, but just kind of like focus on yourself and mind, body, spirit. You know, be in space with yourself. Meditation will help too. You know, and if you don't know how to meditate, it takes practice. So nobody, well, as far as I know, nobody just knew how to meditate on the first go. But yeah, you're welcome, honey. Thank you, Shayla. All right, so who else would want a reading? You said Rob. You said, yeah, ask your mom. Well, but you know, different people do different things. Some people read for their family, some people don't. But yeah. Did anybody else want a reading? Let me know in the chat. I'm just checking something. Uh, who else would like a free one question read? What time is it? 20 minutes. You're trying to learn the cards and numbers, Rob. Well, good luck with that. I feel like you'll do well, though. Mm. Mm. Okay. The cards. Oh, you say your mom said. Well, some people read for their family and some people don't. I don't know. I don't judge either one. It is what it is. Everybody has their boundaries. So I get that. Would anybody else like a free read? Alright, so if nobody else would like a free reading or to schedule, I'm sorry, not schedule, to book a live, well, I take scheduled readings too, that's why I keep messing it up. Or to book a live free mini reading, I am going to roll out and do my other readings. All right, thank you for stopping in today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.